guys, so welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film a video speaking about why I think that getting a Nintendo Switch in 2023 is a really good idea, and why I think that you should get one right now before they kind of like phase out. I don't have any proof that Nintendo is doing this. I just think, to my own opinion, that they are gonna slowly start dwindling the Switch Lites down, because I think that the new console is going to be releasing at the end of this year. Well, I don't think it's going to be releasing this year. I think that they're going to announce it this year, and 2024 is the year that it will be released. I have several Switch Lites here. I do have my OLEDs here because I think that it would be a good idea to kind of like talk about why I really suggest the Lite over kind of this one, to be honest. I'm not going to be comparing it to the regular Switch. I have them, they're boxed up, but they're just the older model. I think in 2023, I wouldn't be buying the older ones. The battery life is not as good as the OLED. I think that if you are going to make the purchase for a Switch, I would lean more towards the OLED. Also depends on if you are a handheld gamer. Yeah, anyway. Actually, I'm going to be speaking on both of them because it's kind of hard to talk about just one. But, so, I have had Switch Lites since they have came out. And I've been playing on them, so I can give you like my honest opinion. I think that owning the Switch Lites, so I actually have 4 Switch Lites. I have these 2, and I have these 2, which this is the Pokemon Dialga one, and this is my painted one, and this is my OG one. I need to put a clear case on it, but the clear cases that I usually buy, they are all sold out right now, so I'm waiting for Amazon to restock them so I can put it on this one. But this is like I played a ton on this one, so this one is kind of like a retired console for me. I probably won't play it anymore because I just want to preserve the custom paint job that I paid for. So yeah, this one is just, going into the collection. Anyway, I highly suggest picking these up because they are perfect for handheld. Like, compared to this one, holding this is so much more like uncomfortable compared to holding this. Like, this I can game on in handheld for a long period of time compared to this. I guess this also depends on how you like your graphics in your gameplay. For me, I love graphics, don't get me wrong, but it's not a defining factor to me if I would choose this over this, because ultimately I focus more on gameplay than actual graphics. Like, yes, they are great to have, but I am more of a gameplay type of person, so I like playing Kirby. It doesn't matter to me on which device I play it on. I suggest this one if you are the type of person who is super busy. Like, if you have a lot of work you have to do, or you have kids that you have to take care of, and you don't have time to kind of like designate yourself to a home console because you just don't have the time, I suggest this one because you can pick this up when you're about to go to bed. That's what I do. This is why I have been getting Lites, is because I love playing them in my bed before I have to go to sleep, because I get a lot of anxiety, as you have seen in my previous videos, and this kind of like takes it off of my mind for a little while. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So I suggest this, like, if you yeah, like if you're going to bed, or say you're going to the bathroom, and I know that's weird, but we all do it. I know we take our phones to the bathroom. So you can take it to the bathroom, you can take it while you're cooking dinner. I have no idea, but I just feel like this is so much more portable than this. Like, yes, you can bring this wherever you want to go, but I don't think I would carry around my almost $400 OLED with me. I just wouldn't do it. I have, like, when I used to work at my old job, I used to bring my OLED, I used to bring my Lite, I used to bring all my gaming stuff, but that job was kind of a job where it was a lot more lax. So yeah, I don't think I would bring this to out with me. I think this is also good, like, if you're going on plane rides, and, like, you know, I also think, sorry, I'm crying the Coral one because, you know, I also think that this is good if my boyfriend has this idea of us, like, sitting in our rooms together and playing our Lights kind of like wirelessly, because he was asking me about Mario Kart, about if you can wirelessly play, and I think you can. So we were thinking about that, but we also own OLEDs, so I don't know how much we would do that, but he wants to start gaming on a Lite because it's so much more portable. He's talking about bringing it with him to his job and, like, maybe gaming, like, just a little while before he starts. Like, of course he's doing it before he starts work, but just so, yeah, so he can kill time. Yeah, and the price is also a defining factor. If you are not someone who has, like, a lot of money, and you still want to enjoy all the Nintendo games there is out there, you can do all of that on the Lite. Like, maybe you might not be able to play, I think it's like Just Dance and Ring Fit and stuff like that, but I don't think a lot of people are really playing those games unless they're, like, super active people. I think Mario Party is another one, but I think that one can be played if you also buy Joy-Cons. But other than those, like, very few games, everything else can be played on the Lite. So I think that it's, like, perfect to just, you know, pick up and go. So anything else that I am forgetting? I honestly should have made, like, a list, because when I turn on the camera, I'm just like, I can't even think straight. But you do not need all of these switches. I am just starting to kind of, like, collect and be more, like, what is it? Like, I want to have these consoles because as they start phasing out, I want to still be able to play the Switch, because the Nintendo Switch has got to be, next to the GameCube, my favorite console of all time. So I want to be able to enjoy these games for a long period of time. So, I mean, I have a lot of them. I think that if you have the money, though, if you have the money, this is not, like, this is very optional. I think that getting both, like an OLED and a Lite, would be a great idea, just because you can leave your OLED as a home console and take your Lite with you when you go out. That's basically what I like doing. I always keep the Pokemon edition docked in my dock over here, and I'll take, so I don't put all my games into one console. This is my main console. Like, this has my online, this has my expansion, this has a lot of digitals and stuff like that, but I do not like flooding one console with all my games. That's just me. So on my Pokemon Switch Lite, I am playing Pokemon Pearl. On my Switch Coral is where I'm playing, like, all my other games, like my Kirby. I have Pokemon Shield on here. I have Mario, what's it called? The Origami King on here. So I kind of, like, space my gaming out. I don't, yeah, I don't like to just bombard one Switch with all my stuff. Granted, this one has, I think, a 512 gigabyte, so I mean, I have a lot of, well, I don't want to say it's a lot. If you have a lot of digitals, 512 is not going to be enough, but it's a lot to handle all the digitals that I have now. And I am starting to just, I'm trying really hard to only buy physical. I don't want to buy digital, because if something were to happen to your Switch, and Nintendo, like how they're shutting the eShop down for the 3DS, it's really hard to say if you can get your games back. Also, if you're a person like me who has a lot of consoles, you play on different ones, you might want physical, you know? So yeah, I also sometimes like restarting games. So on this one, I have a completed file of Breath of the Wild, and I want to start replaying that because it's such an amazing game, and I want to play it on one of my lights, because I think it is so crazy that that game can be played on this little console, like on this little handheld. Like, it's amazing to me. So yeah, I hope I touched base on everything. I just think that I love the Switch. I love the Switch Lite. I think that it's not dumb to buy one in 2023. I think some people are saying that, like, why would you buy a Lite? It's 7 years old. I would honestly just buy it just to make sure you have one for the future, because as you see with the 3DS, it is crazy. The prices are insane for a 3DS or a 2DS XL. Like, it's even just like the regular, like turquoise edition, the white and orange one, they are so expensive. So I would not want to be in that predicament. So I would pick up at least one of each console out there, just so that you have it to play. But of course, that always depends on like your financial situation and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just rambling. I also wanted to show you guys a new Switch case that just came in the mail today, and I actually opened it up. It is this. So, sorry, it's unzipped. This I bought from, why is there like, I think my curtain is making the shadow, but it looks like this. It is this Rilakkuma sleeve. Now, I own a lot of these type of cases. I have this one, and I have this new Pokemon one that I love. I love this one. What else am I using? I think I'm also using this one. This is one that my friend brought back from Japan. I have a little Sailor Moon like wand on it, but yeah, I really just use these sleeves because I'm not heavy on my device at all, and I think those cases are enough for me. But yes, if you guys have any like questions, if you guys want to talk Switch, please talk it down in the description box below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.